Libra, if you haven't taken action yet, it is time to jump up and take action. March is going to be filled with opportunities galore, and I know you're going to want to analyze every little detail. And you're very good at doing that, and you oftentimes can be super quick. So if you are going to analyze further, make sure you're taking the action as you analyze. Make sure that you're putting your foot in the right direction and then do it together so that you can move forward in this month of March. It is a really big month for the sign of Libra. Libra, you have this opportunity going to come in that is just going to enlighten you on every level. It is going to bring joy into you. Open your heart. It's going to allow abundance to come in, romance to come in, all of these amazing things because you have recovered, you have overcome the shadow work for a lot of you. And some of you are still doing it. It doesn't mean that March isn't going to be applicable to you. It will be. But this is a group of Libras who have been doing your spiritual work, who have been walking into your awakening journey. So you can see everything clearly. You can make decisions that make you feel right inside, where there is no indecisiveness, because we know you love to have everything in balance. That's why you're so good at analyzing. So let's take a look at your career sector. I feel career projects, whatever you put all of your attention and your time into, Libra, something is getting ready to come through. Now, I've been traveling, so I do apologize for not posting mid-month reading, but I'm back on track, and it was amazing. And I do feel some of you are getting ready to travel. Now, you may have already done it or you just set out to do it, but travel is definitely in the month of March for a lot of you. You're going to have to balance everything out as you go forward, balancing your finances, keeping everything in the proportions that they are meant to be. Okay, so don't overgive to somebody, don't ever undergive or overtake, right? Keep everything in the right proportion, is what I'm being guided to tell you, because you have a new partnership coming. Now, some of you, this may have to do with education, all right, where you are going to find the right school to go to, the right certification, the right degree. You are going to get exactly what you need because you've been studying, you've been researching, and now it's time to take action. So if you found it and you didn't apply, make sure you apply so you don't miss the cutoff date. I feel March 20th is a cutoff date for some of you in certain aspects of your life. So just keep in mind March 20th as a cutoff date in the month of March. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a project that you're working on that's going to have great significance in a small community. All right, I feel it has something to do with water. This could be trying to, let me pull a couple cards. Hold on one second. This could be trying to find a new way of getting a water source hooked up, of getting a community garden. Some of you, it's a community garden where the water needs to spread out in a certain way and needs to be done a certain way. And that's why it looks like it might be a community garden. Whatever this is going to be really worth it, and you will get the capital that you need for it. Somebody's going to fund this project, and you will have a partner in this project as well. So this is somebody coming in saying, look, I'll help you do it, and I have somebody who's going to fund it, or it's one person that's coming in that has both of those with them. But there's a sense of balance that needs to happen to make sure that it is equal, where you're not doing all the work and they do nothing, because again, they're coming in to help you. So make sure that you take action on this particular endeavor. This is grants coming in. Some of you are going to get the scholarship, the grant, the money, the backing that you need for this certification, for this project of whatever it is. Now, I do feel that some of you, if you are in the financial industry, you're going to have a good month in the month of March, if you are in the financial industry. um, whatever you're doing. If you're doing your job right, okay. If you're not doing your job right, it's not gonna be applicable for you. But Libra, you've got something incredible coming in, a lot of opportunities. I just keep seeing, like, if you were looking at a tarot card, I don't have it out, but it'd be like the Seven of Cups, where there's cups everywhere, and inside each cup is something wonderful for you. There's water in one of them, there's the spiritual guidance in another one, there's love in another cup, so it's just like all of these opportunities, and they're very colorful. So each cup that I'm seeing has different colors attached to it. It's green, it's purple, it's fuchsia. So there's all these different colors surrounded by you. So it's going to be a very spectacular month for you guys. Take full advantage of it. Now let's look and see the people that are going to be around you, or maybe they have been. But I do feel that something really, or someone set you in a position where you had to start paying closer attention to everything that was going on around you, Libra, where you started really looking at all of these different situations and saying, okay, how do I do this? You got the Six of Pentacles. And that's what I mean. The balance is going to be key in the month of March. Balancing everything out throughout the month so that you get the full benefit of whatever it is that you've been working on, that you've been doing. Now, when it comes to a relationship with a family or friend member, there is a change that took place. Somebody was overtaking, overgiving, and it did not turn out very well. All right, it came out as the Tower card, and that's what I mean. You've just been through a lot and suffered a lot in losses, which is why you're analyzing everything, why you're paying attention, why you're researching. And that is what we're supposed to do. We no longer rely, once we have gone through our journey, we don't rely on somebody saying, oh, it's like this, because chances are they don't really know, unless you know for a fact that that person knows exactly what they're talking about. But general talk, we don't listen to it. We do the research. Even if they do sound like they know what they're talking about and you think they do the research. Everything is still out there for us, spread across the entire internet for us. So make sure that you are following through. You've got a family member that I feel does some really dumb things when it comes to money. They may owe you money or you might owe them, but I do feel that somebody took more than they should have. They took it, and I don't feel it was just accidental. I feel that this person intentionally kind of like sabotaged you, where it made you feel isolated and kind of pulled back as far as participating in life. Okay. Now, this particular individual is going to come around. I feel they're going to show up. All right. Now, they may need some more funding. So be very, very cautious as you proceed forward. This is where you want to analyze and do your homework on it. You've got the card of analyzing in the beginning, and that's what's going to happen in the month of March, where you're paying attention how much you've invested in a project, in a career. And right now we're talking about people, family members, friends around you that have been overtaking. And I'm hearing they've been overtaking 4-5 years for some of them. Not 4 to 5 months. It's like a larger amount of time, but it will vary from person to person. It's a general reading. They're very childish, I feel, in the way that they handle money and the way that they handle whatever they're trying to get from you. So even if it's love and they're trying to get that from you, they're very childish in the way that they do it. They're very very foolish. Okay, they are the fool who does not do the research. They just take a big leap, a lump, and then they clump in a lump at the bottom of the hill because they didn't look further. So they maybe have been very dependent on you in the past, and now things are getting ready to change. But there is going to be a need to talk about this if you do have this person come back into your life. You are going to have to make sure that you feel safe in helping them out. There are ways you can help out people that you love without actually handing it to them or putting your name attached to it, right? If you're going to help them get a place to live, you rent out the room for the month or pay the deposits, put everything in their name. So there are ways to do this to where it doesn't come back and bite you on the backside. And I feel that's what's going to happen with some of you, where this person is going to come in from out of the blue, and they're going to need some help. Now, this may not be financial. It may be more physical. It could be more materialistic in some other way. But for a lot of you, I feel it's actually finances. All right, let's take a look at your romance, because Libra, you have romance coming in big time, where you're going to start a relationship that is going to be absolutely wonderful, a grounded relationship. You're moving into a higher level. If you're single, you're going to become in a couple. If you are, you're going to meet somebody that's going to make you want to be in a couple. Let's put it that way. If you're in a relationship, your relationship dynamic is going to change. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, very nurturing, very grounded, very peaceful kind of a person. Somebody who can walk outside and just really bond with the land around them. And that's what I feel you're dealing with. Somebody who loves animals and earth as much as you do. They're really into wellness. They're really into a clear mind, a healthy body, and an open spirit. So this is a person that you're going to get along with really well. If it's somebody that you're already in a relationship with, I feel the two of you are going to make up. You're going to make up, okay? And you're going to change the relationship dynamic, and it's going to become more centered and more, passionate. Passionate, more sensual. All right, we have the Seven of Cups that flew out, and the Seven of Cups is what I was talking about. All of these opportunities. Now, for some of you, it may very well be in love, where you're going to have more than one person. You definitely have somebody going to light your fire in the month of March. All right, and they could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius individual, but it's definitely in the month of March. And this particular person is going to be like perfect for you. You will complement each other. So what you lack, they have. What they lack, you have. So it's this beautiful ebb and flow kind of a relationship that is coming in for Libra. Now, if you are in a relationship, yes, there is a chance. There is a big chance March is going to change the direction of that relationship, because March is one of the biggest months for the zodiac sign of Libra. That's what my guides are telling me. Use it to your full advantage. Flow with the energy that's shifting, and is shifting in a really positive way. So Libra, this is a big month for you, and it's time for you to take action. Have a great month. Much love.